Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red Dead Redemption 2. I bought this game very recently, and I found myself enjoying the hunting in this game quite a lot, and I thought it might make for a relaxing video. So, right now I'm in the middle of Chapter 3, and I'm currently working on getting the what is it, the Master of the East or something satchel that boosts your carrying capacity for all items. And right now I'm just trying to get the deer pelts that I need for that. So right now I need 5 regular and 1 buck. I already got a boar pelt and some of the other ones, but we're just gonna try and focus on the deer today. So let me show you where I'm at. I am right out here north of Rhodes, and I figured this is a nice big area that should give us plenty of time and plenty of space to hunt multiple deer at once. So we're just gonna do our best, and I have the Springfield rifle for this. I could use the bow, and maybe I will if I'm having too much trouble finding them in decent amount of time, and they just keep running away and I need to work silently. Then maybe I'll switch to the bow, but I think we should be fine with just the goodness, excuse me, just the Springfield. So we'll see. That's still too far away. Of course, we are going to be on foot, so this may take some time. Let's see here. That is a 1-star. We don't want that. Alright. Of course, deer are pretty much everywhere, which is why I'm doing it in a video. Otherwise, it would probably take forever to find some of the other ones. We'll see how it goes. And I'm not going to be using cover scent or any of that stuff. We're just going to use our know-how and our guns. So we should be fine, I think. Okay, let's see. I think my best bet is honestly probably to go up into those hills just to get out of these trees. Because right now I am not seeing anything. So, oh, and there's one right there. Are you kidding me? Ooh, it is what we want. So let's see if we can't try. I don't know why I'm suddenly having frame rate stutters there. That was weird. But we found our first, so let's make sure this is ready. Okay, it's right there. Alright, there's number 1. And again, I have no idea what is going on with my frame rate. All of a sudden, it's just tanking. I don't know. It was not doing that earlier today, okay? And I just picked up some yarrow, I guess. That is not what we're here for, but yarrow is useful. But here is our first of 5. So let's go put this onto our horse. I have named her Freya, and she is a good horse. Alright, so we need 4 more and then a buck pelt. I have no idea if I'm gonna find a buck while I'm out here, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna head up into these hills, because normally there are quite a lot of deer out there. I think there's some right here. It's focusing on the rabbits, but I think that's a deer right there. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Need to get a little bit closer. Okay, and it just left. Let's try to approach. Where's the wind blowing? Okay, the wind is behind us, it looks like. Yeah, the wind is behind us, so that's good. And again, I am really sorry about these frame rate stutters. I have no idea what's going on with that, truthfully. And my horse is not following me. Gotta make sure that the horses follow. Oh, there we go. Okay. Are you? You're 2-star. Okay, I don't care for you. But there may be others up this hill. So I'm going to sneak my way. And the horse may have just scared her off. Let's see. No, it's still there, but it does seem to be the only one. Okay. Let's take a look. For some reason, right? Because you need a bison pelt. You need, a bunch of these other pelts. But for some reason, I cannot seem to ever find bison, despite the fact that they should be all over this place. What kind of horses are these? Mustang, Tennessee Walker, I don't care. Let's see. Is there anything? No, of course, this carriage is going to scare anything away that might be out here. Alright, come here, Freya. Let's get up the hill. Oh, there's some up there. Or are those pronghorns? Those might be pronghorns. Yeah, it's pronghorns. Okay. Oh, wait. What do we have here? Let's see. We got 1 3-star, 2-star. Is that 2 3 stars? Maybe. I don't know. Let's track that one first. And then we'll try and get the other one. See, where's the wind blowing? Wind is behind me. That's good. Get nice and close. think we got them both. I think they're both 3 stars. So we'll see. My horse is not following me again. Come here. Alright, perfect deer pelt. And this one I think should also be perfect. Wherever this one went. Oh, it's up over here. Okay. We'll throw this here. And this one should also be... Oh no, never mind. It's only a 1 star. Get, stop. How do I stop? Okay. I guess it doesn't let me stop. So we're just gonna put that back down. Because it's terrible. Okay. And now we keep going. So we have 2 out of the 5 that we need. We need 3 more. That's I'm a math wizard, in fact. Very good at math. Let's get to high ground. It looks like it's about to rain. That's one thing I completely adore about this game, is how dynamic everything feels. The lighting, the weather, the environment. It is honestly incredible, the level of detail in this game. What's that? Oh, that's that Mustang from earlier. Of course, I still have, one of the really early horses. I'm only in chapter 3. And I'm probably going to spend a lot of time in this chapter, just because there's a bunch of side content I want to do before progressing with the story. And, I love that this game lets you just kind of chill, right? I don't have to feel rushed for any reason. So, I'm not going to rush for any reason. Alright, let's see, anything out here? I don't see anything. Alright, again, we can go pretty much anywhere and find deer, so I'm not worried. It's just a matter of finding them. Of course, with my luck, I'm going to crest this hill, and then I'm going to finally start seeing bison, but I am seeing pretty much nothing. I mean, they could be out of my view distance, that's fair, of course. Let's go this way. Where have all the deer gone? Where have they gone? Let's check on the other side of this hill that we're on. Let's go over here. Let me see. Where have the deer gone? I mean, we can head back south, back towards Machanic Pond. We might find some. Some horses. Bunch of birds. Of course, sometimes all it takes is to just run into an area and get them spooked, you know? There's a rabbit. Another rabbit. Not that we need any of those right now. Where did all the deer go? Perhaps they're scared of us. I mean, I could always take these two to Pearson and then sleep and then start over, but I don't feel like doing that. So I'm not going to. Oh, I've entered the, what is this, the coyote? I think that's the coyote. And then this is the fox. Yeah, I think this is the coyote. I don't know. I haven't done any of the legendary animals yet. Maybe I'll do that in another video. Hard to say. But I am seeing absolutely nothing right now. I mean, granted, I'm not the biggest fan of searching in the trees. That can be quite tedious in my mind. So I don't usually prefer to do it that. And I'm gonna just avoid these guys. Because I don't want to deal with that. I'm on a hunting trip. Leave me alone. Oh, I see deer. Okay. Are these guys still coming after me? I hope not. I don't want to have to deal with them. Don't think they are. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm gonna hope that they're not, despite the indicators on the minimap. But I see some deer. So we're gonna get the binoculars out. We're gonna go up to this hill. We're gonna keep an eye behind us. Alright, are any of you in range? No. Let's see. Which way is the wind blowing? Okay, it's behind us still. That's good, that's what we want. One thing that does kind of aggravate me a little is when I have my binoculars out on the horse, and then I get off the horse. Okay, which one of you is 3 stars? This one or that one? Okay, it's that one. And then I get off the horse, and then it de-equips my binoculars. I should also check and make sure. Okay, there's another 3-star over there, but I don't know how likely we are to get them both. So I think we're just gonna stick with that one right there. Gotta get out of the woods a bit. Yeah, the one to my right is long gone. But that's fine. Because now we have 3 out of 5. And I probably am still gonna go to my right and see if I can find that one that just passed us. Alright. Number 3. Let's go see if this one's still over here. Probably isn't, but it's worth a look. Yeah, I don't see anything. So we're just gonna keep heading this way, down south, towards Machanic Pond, and see if we can find some more. Let me just check the map and make sure I'm not walking into roads. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we should be good. Of course, I'm still not a fan of hunting in the trees just because I'm basically blind, but that's fine. Ooh, we got some down by the pond here. Well, we got one down by the pond here. And it is a 1-star. It is a buck, though. What a shame that it's only a 1-star. Is there anyone else? Or is it just him? Looks like it's just him. Alright. Let's stick above the road, I think. And see if we can see anything from up here. Not seeing anything. Let me check the map. I think I'm gonna loop more this way. Nothing there. Is there anything in the trees? Not that I'm seeing. see if there's anything back north. I mean, I'm probably not doing this in the most efficient way, but you know what? Sue me. Oh, is there some down there by that tree line? There is. Still too far away to actually see what they are, but you know. Of course, I have not gone hunting in real life. It's not that I'm, opposed to it or anything. I think hunting is mostly fine. Like, obviously I'm completely against, like, trophy hunting and shit. I think that, truthfully, is appalling that exists. But, like, hunting deer, I don't think it's that big of a deal. If people want to go out and, hunt deer, I think that's honestly probably fine. And in a lot of cases, deer are overpopulated, and it's probably a good thing that we do something to manage the population, especially with things like chronic wasting disease and other pathogens that might put people at risk if we don't control the population, at least a little bit. So, I think hunting is fine in real life. But of course I've never done it, so I'm probably not someone that should have a strong opinion over what people do, but still, like, trophy hunting and poaching and stuff is something I am completely against. I can't believe trophy hunting is a thing. That's truly disgusting. Like, in my mind, it is absolutely hideous that trophy hunting would even be a thing. Like, you see those guys on Facebook and shit that, post them getting a lion or a bear or a rhino. I've seen. It's like, what is the point? Like, genuinely, what is the point of doing any of that? It just seems ridiculous. There's that dentist a couple years ago that went out and he paid like several $1,000s to go hunt lions in Africa, and I remember that was a huge news story for a while, and that was really sick to me. Like, that was not sick in the way that we use it nowadays, sick in the mentally deranged way, right? Like, I don't know, that really struck me as just horrifying. I've always been a lover of animals. I've always had a great deal of respect for animals, and I think the Native Americans had some really interesting philosophies when it came to animals, and how you shouldn't hunt for sport, and if you're gonna kill an animal, you should thank the animal for what it's giving you, that kind of thing. But yeah, I always thought that was really interesting. I can't remember like which tribe it was that I'd read about in school that had all these different beliefs about animals and the spiritual nature of animals and stuff. But I do remember reading that in high school, and that kind of thinking really resonated with me, and I wish more people felt that way. Because, like, I don't think I'd ever go hunting, even though it's like, again, like I said, I think it's mostly fine, right? Like, if people want to hunt, especially if they're just hunting for food, right? I don't care. But I don't know if I would ever do it myself. I don't know that I have. I don't know that I have it in me to take a life, even if it's. I say even if it's just an animal, but like. I don't want to take the life of any living creature, personally. So I don't know if I'd be able to do it. So I don't think I'd be a good candidate for hunting. But maybe that's just me. I don't know how other people feel about that kind of stuff. But, yeah, that was a rant about hunting, I guess. I do really enjoy it in video games, though. It's, I can detach myself from the reality. I do wish I could find this last deer. That'd be nice. That would be very nice. Of course, I still need a buck pelt, I need a beaver, I need a bison, I need a panther, a cougar, and I think that's it. I think. I don't know. I'll check after this, but it is what it is. Let's see. Is there anywhere nearby that has a deer? Down over this way. I mean, I've always found these, like, animal things on the map kind of misleading. I don't feel like they're 100% accurate. Especially the bison one. Because I just can't find bison for some reason. Like, they're massive animals. I don't know how many of you watching have been up close and personal with a bison in real life. They're massive, massive animals. Like, they're huge. Granted, I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but my god, those are big, big creatures. What's this over here? Oh, speak of the devil. There they are. These things have been hiding from me all game. And there's the herd. It's over here. Well, that's helpful for later, I guess. Okay, let's go back this way. What is this? Why is there a dead bison right here? What the hell? Why is there a dead bison here? Okay, is that just something that can happen in this game? I don't know. Is this another one? Oh no, that one's just by itself. Oh, and there's a deer. It's only a 2-star though. But maybe it'll lead me to more. Let's see. Hello? Any deer up here? No, it's just that one. Just the one. Oh, but I see more. Okay. I see more. Oh no, it's a pronghorn. Never mind. That is a deer, though. Right? Yeah, I think that's a deer. Let's go. Come on, Freya. We just need one more. Pronghorn. Where did the one go that I saw over here? Oh, it's getting spooked. Apparently I saw a badger. Or maybe that's the thing I ran over by accident. Alright, what do we got? There we go. There's our last one. Which way is the wind blowing? Behind us again? We've been pretty lucky on that. At least I think it's going behind us. I don't actually know how to tell. Haven't needed to know how to tell, really. Oh god. Okay. This should be the last one. There we go. Alright. That, I believe, is number 4. Let me just check. Or number 5, I should say. Yeah, okay, we got 5. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in and watching me play Red Dead Redemption. I hope you did enjoy, and I apologize in advance if some of the frame rate issues I experienced were a little jarring. I hope to speak with you all again soon, and goodbye for now.